Real Madrid is entering a new era, and it's going to be something special. A new coach, new challenges, big transfer ambitions, and a full team reboot that everyone's talking about. In this video, you'll find only the most exciting content. Exclusive news, hot rumors, insider info from top sources like Fabrizio Romano, and even a few spicy whispers that are already shaking up fans across the globe. Want to know what's happening with Rodrygo, who Alonso sees as the heart of the team, and who's about to become the next hero at the Bernabeu? Then sit back, and we're getting started. After a disappointing 2024-25 season, Real Madrid enters a new chapter with tremendous motivation. The club is returning to the FIFA Club World Cup, a tournament in which they not only hold the record for the most titles, 5, but also view as a chance to announce their return to the top. As Thibaut Courtois reminded in an interview with Marca, Real always has one goal: to win, and the team will do everything possible to go as far as they can. This philosophy is also embraced by the team's new head coach, Xabi Alonso. Fittingly, Alonso will lead his first official match in charge at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. He opened his first press conference there with the words, "Rock and roll starts tomorrow." And indeed, the emotional energy of the media session felt like a show, leaving a strong impression on journalists. Alonso didn't avoid any of the 28 questions asked and touched on all topics, from tactics and squad structure to individual player situations. According to Real Madrid Confidential and AS, the atmosphere within the squad is inspiring, and the new project is genuinely gaining momentum. Real's attacking line remains one of its strongest assets. According to Understat, the team averaged 2.07 expected goals, XG per match last season, and scored 2.13 goals. However, the defense still requires serious attention. According to Alonso, Real will work on balancing attack and defense, and full team involvement in every phase of play will be essential. A particularly interesting situation is unfolding on the right side of the defense, where the duo of Carvajal and Trent Alexander-Arnold must be managed. Alonso called it a real headache, but emphasized that Trent's impact from day one has been extremely positive. Alonso acknowledged this and stressed the importance of team unity, positional discipline, and working together on the pitch. "I want the team to act as one unit. That will make things easier for everyone." Most importantly, he said, the team needs to improve coordination between lines and reduce tactical gaps. Speaking about individual players, Xabi Alonso discussed the key figures in the squad and his approach to each of them. According to the coach, Jude Bellingham must start from the right position, as he has the soul of a playmaker, but is also capable of finishing attacks. Vinicius made a strong impression on Alonso with his emotional nature and passion for the game. As Xabi said, he has a big heart, and he's important to the project not only as a footballer, but also as a personality. Regarding Kylian Mbappé, the coach described him as a dynamic forward who isn't tied to a single position. "He's not a classic number 9, but he's a number 9 who scores a lot," Alonso explained. However, due to the heat in Miami and the player's own sensations, Mbappé's participation in the upcoming match remains uncertain. The decision will be made on match day. Special attention was given to the younger players. Alonso acknowledged that adaptation takes time, but he's counting on players like Arda Güler. According to Real Madrid Confidential and The Athletic, the coach personally reassured Arda, promising him significant playing time this season. That completely changed the player's mood, as under Carlo Ancelotti, he had already considered going out on loan. Among other topics discussed was the injury to Endrick, who, according to Reuters and Cadena SER, suffered a hamstring injury and could be sidelined for up to 2 months. The coach also spoke enthusiastically about veteran Luka Modric, who, according to him, continues to have a strong influence on the younger players. Being able to use his experience until the very last day, that's a luxury, Alonso noted. Warm words were also said about Rodrygo, who, despite a difficult end to last season, returned with great enthusiasm and is ready to prove his worth. Amid preparations for the FIFA Club World Cup and the overall relaunch of Real Madrid's project under Xabi Alonso, the situation surrounding Rodrygo goes has unexpectedly taken center stage in the transfer agenda. Although the player himself recently stated in interviews that he is fully focused on working with the new coach and happy to stay in Madrid, interest from major European clubs, and even from Saudi Arabia, has become serious enough to draw attention from both fans and insiders. This story intersects Real's ambitions, the Premier League's transfer appetite, and financial pressure from outside, making it one of the key topics of June. According to Fichajes, two leading Saudi Arabian clubs, Al Nassr and Al Hilal, have offered around $130 million for Rodrygo. These amounts are record-breaking even by the standards of the Saudi League, and they've already stirred up interest from English giants. Gunner News reports that such offers could have overtaken Arsenal's initiative, as the London club was also considering signing Rodrygo. According to The Sun, Arsenal has prepared its own transfer package worth £110 million, and negotiations have already begun. Real Madrid's position, however, remains reserved. According to Fabrizio Romano, the club is not considering offers for Rodrygo unless the player himself explicitly expresses a desire to leave. In a recent interview with TalkSport, Romano also quoted Xabi Alonso. "I know how last season ended for him. He needed time to reset." Rodrygo, in response to all the rumors, stated that he is happy at Real and ready to fight for his place in the squad, focusing on the upcoming matches. Meanwhile, other clubs are closely monitoring the situation, as reports that Chelsea might step in if Arsenal doesn't accelerate negotiations, and ESPN adds that Liverpool is exploring the possibility of joining the race, although no concrete moves have been made yet. Thus, the transfer saga surrounding Rodrygo is not merely a matter of supply and demand. It's a story of internal competition, grand ambitions, club strategy, and the player's personal priorities. And while the door remains slightly open, every step could prove decisive. In conclusion, Alonso expressed confidence that his team would continue to improve with each match of the tournament. "We want to win, but it's also important how we do it. Team spirit, hunger for battle, and self-respect. We already have all of that, but we must keep working on it." As Marca writes, Alonso and his coaching staff aim to build a new team capable of combining attacking power, tactical flexibility, and cohesion, qualities that will become the foundation for future success. Thus, on the eve of the Club World Cup, Real Madrid enters a new phase of its evolution, with an ambitious project, rising stars, and a coach whose energy and ideas promise to make this tournament truly exciting. Xabi Alonso's project is already inspiring fans, and it looks like we're on the verge of something big. Contracts, transfers, a new playing style, and confidence in the future. For Real Madrid, it's all just beginning. Subscribe, leave a like, and share this video. Even more big news, insider info, and surprise twists are on the way. Hala Madrid!